Good evening. This is Brian Thomas Simons, and these are the main headlines of this hour. Among other local news,
once again it will come to Alabama Senator Katie Britt to give the rebuttal to President Biden's State of the Union in 2025. From her speech, which will again take place in her Alabama residence's kitchen, new excerpts have been disclosed. Joe Biden halted construction of the border wall, suspended deportation, invited invasion, and had a plan to give amnesty to millions. He inherited from President Trump the most secure border of all time. I traveled to the Del Rio sector in Texas and talked to a woman who had been sex trafficked by the Mexican cartels starting at the age of 12. Why has this woman not been deported back to Mexico? His border policies are a disgrace. End this crisis and stop the suffering. As a family, we used to gather at this kitchen table to pray and talk about the nation. And we knew I had to do something. That's why, when I told my husband, my daughter Bennett, and my son Ridgway that to save our people, I would have to spend lots of time in Washington. Away from them, they worked enthusiastically to send me to Washington because we love our country, and were happy for me in my victory, and rejoiced when they saw me leave in this crusade. All we see is reckless spending and skyrocketing mortgage rates, gas prices, and childcare while Joe Biden cuddles criminals and says Bidenomics is working. But Joe Biden can't fool real Americans who wonder, night and day, where are the tax cuts for my donors? The CCP knows that if it conquers the minds of our next generation, it conquers America. Strength and resolve seem to be ancient history. It seems we won't see real strength again until President Trump resumes office to show Joe Biden how to defund Ukraine, split from NATO, and invite President Putin to the White House. Secure borders, stable prices, and safe streets are the cornerstone of a nation, but we the people are still in the driver's seat. We are the party of hardworking parents and families. So tonight I want to make a direct appeal to parents out there and in particular to my fellow moms. We see you, we hear you, and we stand with you, unless you are not a real American. We have stepped in the blood of patriots who overthrew the most powerful empire in the world, who gave their lives to prove that viruses are Chinese hoaxes, and who made the religious rights of employers prevail over their employees. And may God continue to bless the United States of America.
Sponsored by Church of the Holy Redeemer's Power in the Spirit. Have you accepted Jesus Christ as your personal Savior? Did you vote for Trump in 2016 and then in 2020? This is the right church for you. If so, Church of the Holy Redeemer's Power in the Spirit is the only Christian church that can promise you in the Lord to have 72 virgins in heaven for only a donation of $50 a month. You will have access to those 72 virgins in heaven. For an additional $25, you will be allowed to replace 10 of them, and for $100, Heaven Premium, you will be allowed to choose them for yourself. Guaranteed, if you're not satisfied with those 72 virgins after you die, full refund of your money. We accept Visa, MasterCard, American Express, and Discover.